Hello, YouTubers. Today, we're doing a train tour in Minecraft. So this is all BNSF freight trains. One is a regular grain train, which is led by Warbonnet 798, and then the rest is all Mega. So this is my favorite C4 Gevo. 8352, 5534 is going to be in another yard somewhere in the game. If you want, I can give you guys a cab tour as well. You like my new interior? Purple and green. Extra storage. That's the bathroom. Every diesel locomotive needs a bathroom. Don't worry about my kitty. Don't worry about my horses right there. And then now let's move on to 3882, my favorite BNSF T4 locomotive. Yeah, the inside is exactly the same. Here it is. You guys, why not? Oh. You guys want to hear a new bell sound? So, I have to, hit that gold, with the note block. Right here. I put a gold block underneath it and then just ringed it 5 times. And that's what gave it that sound. Now let's move on to my favorite BNSF Ace, which is 9104. If you guys didn't know about the banners, I recently did update them. So if you ever want any of these locomotives in your yard, and if you want, I can make tutorials on all of them. The interior color is exactly the same in the Gevos, my Gevos that I have. Oh, did you know, I have another locomotive? You guys see something special? Which is, you guys see something special? Yeah, this one, right here. This is a 25th anniversary BNSF Gevo. What I choose is 6179. My favorite ES44 ACs of this are obviously this one, 6182 and 6218. I freaking love 6218 because this locomotive has a 3rd gen K5LA, which is this right here. I'm going to switch it to day. There we go. Now you guys can see a lot better. Yeah, for every single locomotive, you can add the smoke effect right here. It's optional. So since one of you trucker boys wanted to be on my side, in automotive stuff lovers. So what I did, I added a flat car right here and an auto rack behind it, and then the rest is all my favorite mega long train. Because I like grain hoppers, they're my favorite. For the one I was building for Union Pacific trains, I just have them all white. But I have some white that's over there, and then the rest is all brown. Alright. Let's go to my favorite BNSF SD70 Mac, which is this one in executive. That's in the executive livery. Here she is. Because this is my favorite BNSF EMD SD70 Mac. That's the bathroom. You guys hear a bell sound? That's a mechanical bell. Throttles, dynamic brakes, and wipers and more. I also did, this will be like storage. Let's go to my favorite Dash 9 locomotives. So my favorite, let's actually review 798. Because this is my favorite Dash 9 in this paint scheme. Once again, there's the bathroom. Bell sound. Like, alright. Throttles, brakes. Throttles, dynamic brakes, wipers, and more. Oops, I got rid of that trapdoor. So we gotta have something over this. Oops, I did not mean to get rid of that. Just ignore it. And now let's move on to 1004. Because this is my favorite Dash 9 in Heritage 1. Note something about these banners. I would like to thank French Fried Trains whenever he did a Dash 9 Heritage 1 like this. And also for the logo, I recently did modify it. So there's the B that I put these back-to-back stairs like that. That would indicate for the N letter. And then this will be S and then F. I did that to 798 as well. As well as a Heritage 2 Gevo, a Heritage 2 ES44 DC, which in this case I have BNSF 7691. See, like this right here, I did it to this one as well as 7700. That is way back there. So most of you guys have got really interested in a. Did you also know that a AC44 100 CW is also my favorite? Oh, I forgot to add the banners to. Oh, it's okay. Like, let's add those banners on 9716 and 5700. Yeah, we all make mistakes. The solution is to fix it. So, like, for the AC4400 CW, whenever I build one of these, I use polished blackstone brick stairs and I use polished blackstone bricks, brick block. I only use it on this side. On this side, I just use bedrock. Because I like it when locomotives make a difference. I also built BNSF 1065. Like this one was involved in the Kismet collision when this was originally Heritage 1. When it was repaired, it was returned to service, but it's sadly lost its lovely Heritage 1 colors, and it's now been painted to Heritage 3. Yeah, I like Heritage 3. Just gonna put this banner back real quick. And, oh yeah, for the banners, oops. I also updated the 6 as well. On another tutorial, we can modify these banners. Let's go to the middle of the train. I'm pretty good at remembering my coordinates. So I'm going over to negative 4856. So here's another Dash 9 that's been repainted to Heritage 3. And that would be BNSF 4702. Because this one sadly lost its Santa Fe War Bonnet livery. That was my favorite BNSF livery. I have 5756 ES44 AC. I also remembered to add this ladder right here because I wanted to make it like realistic. For the ES44 C4s for the truck design, I also modified. I decided to modify it. This locomotive will come soon in a tutorial. So I added a slab here, fence gate here. I still added the iron bars. Just realize these walls right here, those are like your shock absorbers. And you still need to cover up the wheels on this and that outer edge, okay? I like the how like on BNSF 6218 and 6222 I added two Canadian Pacific GE AC 4400 CWs. So 9751 it functioned as the Allegheny and West Virginia Railroad, or AWVR for short. This was used as the 767 that was trailing 777, and I even added the snowplow decal right here. So you basically used oak stair and two nether brick stairs surrounding it. And these trucks right here, they're the steerable. Same with 9777. This was before 777 got damaged. There's another Heritage 3-9 that was repainted from its original Santa Fe War Bonnet livery. This one was also involved in the Kismet collision as well. Moral of the story is, when you're working on the railroad, never have anything stupid in your system. Just like the conductor. Don't be like that conductor on BNSF 4059. Okay? I like the way how, like, for the ET44 C4s, I did the truck modding as well. And here she is. This is the middle engines for okay. BNSF 9104, and the one trailing 9104 is BNSF 5676, which is the only AC 4400 CW that is painted into the Heritage 3 colors. Did you guys know I also love the GE AC 4400 CW, especially by BNSF? And also for the 8352 consist, I put a Norfolk Southern Heritage locomotive, which is the Illinois Terminal Norfolk Southern Heritage locomotive. And I built Norfolk Southern 1072. This bad boy right here. I like how I did some colors to the snow plow of it right here. I recently did modify the plow. Don't you worry, I'll make tutorials on all of these, okay? I promise you. So you can just use them on any of your freight trains. Let's go to the very back of my freight trains. So, For BNSF 9678, I have BNSF ST78 9238 as well as Executive Mac 9692. So basically for the ST78s right here, I did modify the fans. I did it to the SD70 Mac as well. And also for the Executive Mac, I added this white strip along with the yellow. I just realized that the walk pattern is white, but there's also yellow striping. So I did it as well. Oh, like I was saying about 7700, I modified the logo as well. Another ES44DC in Heritage 2. If you ever wanted a tutorial on BNSF 7695, if you want, I would most certainly do a tutorial on BNSF 7695. Yeah, for BNSF, oh yeah, BNSF 6182. So I did BNSF 5103 in the Heritage 3 colors, and I did 1054 in its original Heritage 1 colors. So for the BNSF Heritage 1-9s, the number is on the center right here, as well as those two Canadian Pacific AC44s in the middle. So here's the back. There's the further back of my yard, which goes straight to the main line. I like how I added like 3x 3x2. So I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold on. Let me just go up real quick. So I added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3x3x2 mega grain trains. For the 3x3x3 is 1, 2, 3. So just 3x3x3 grain trains. So basically 3 engines that my bad. Oh, there's a 2x3x3 grain train as well. Which yeah, in the lead, you guessed it, BNSF 9104 and 5676. So there's just two 3x3x3 grain trains, and obviously there's 2x3x3 grain trains. Mega. I just can't forget to say mega. Here she is. I like how like the logo, which is right below this first vent at right here. So it looks like realistic. Yeah, I also modified the front of the nose as well. And I added this dark oak button right here. It shows like that little teeny tiny window. Earlier I put it down here. Now it's right here. I'm okay. So it'll look realistic as well. So you have the GEVO version of 6789, which, yeah, the SD40-2 version of this road number was sadly scrapped due to a crew who never paid attention to their track warrants. Yeah, because I already know that BNSF had already discontinued issuing after arrival track warrants to moving trains. They would only do that when a train is stopped until they passed another train. Let's go back to the front. and probably end the tour at the head end. And then tell you guys my favorite leaders of all these trains. So I'm heading back to coordinate 334. So what are my favorites? Your answer might be BNSF 8352, 3882, 9104, 6218, 6182, 6179, 798, 1004, and 9678. I'll put 6222 on B tier. I put the rest on A tier. So, thank you guys so much. That'll be it for the tour of this rail yard. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, subscribe with notifications turned on. And until next time, peace.